today I'm messing around with something that a friend of mine wrote. It's pretty simple note-wise, but you got to stretch a lot, so it's hard for me, and my hand starts cramping after a while. So I want to work on that. I want to get better at it. I want to get more consistent. That way I could play it, whenever I wanted to on repeat. I could play it live if I wanted to. So yeah, that's what I'm going to work on today. I'll show it to you real quick. First off, it's in drop D tuning, meaning that the strings, they're normally E, A, D, G, B, E. But in drop D, it's all the same except for the top E, the low E, is tuned down to a D. So that's the only difference with drop D tuning. And yeah, that's what I got it in right now. So this note is the same as that note. Okay, so with that out of the way, here's how you start. You start with your index finger on the 7th fret, and then you pretty much have to use your pinky on the 10th fret, sorry. And it's just really simple. So it's just like that, back and forth. We're gonna use the same pattern the whole time. Okay, so it's gonna start here. So it's gonna go something like that, okay? So, 7th fret, 10th fret. And then you move down to 5th fret, 9th fret. So 5th fret, 9th fret. And then from here, you can kind of do either way. Normally, I'll go up to here, so 11th fret, 11th fret, and 15th fret. So these don't change the strings. They stay on the same strings the whole time, so that makes it easier. So it's and then this one is 3rd fret, 7th fret. That's a stretch. That'll definitely, if you're not used to doing that a lot, that'll definitely make your hand hurt after a while. And then back up to the 5th fret, 9th fret. So, again, 7th fret, 10th fret, 5th fret, 9th fret, 11th fret. One thing I've been trying to mess with is, so the first time through, I go up to the 11 and 16. And then the second time through, instead of going up, so you go from here, go here. Thing is, it's kind of hard for me though, because so here you stretch less. So now it's 2nd fret, 5th fret, and then you go back to 3rd fret, but you can't stay here. It's here. I guess you could do that, but that's weird. So it's back to 3rd fret, 7th fret, as opposed to 2nd fret, 5th fret, which is closer, obviously. So that kind of throws me off when I play. I've been working on that. I want to get that good, and actually my friend does it with a pick. So it sounds sick, but it's hard for me to do because, again, I'm not very good. So he'll go like... like that, except better. And so that's cool. I'm not good enough to do it with a pick. It's a good pick exercise actually, because you're skipping that string. You're skipping that 5th string. So you're skipping that A, which is definitely harder. You can't just go back and forth like this. Which I can do pretty well like that, but when I'm trying to stretch too, it's already hard enough for me to do it. Like here, I don't have to think about it, so I'm just doing this hand, and it's already hard. You kind of have to be able to automate one, I think. You can't really, in my experience playing and just things, you can't really be focusing on both at one time. One has to be able to do it while you're thinking about the other hand, essentially. You can't just like be focusing on both at the exact same time. You can kind of go back and forth, different parts of a song. But if you're having to focus really hard on both, it's not going to work. So you kind of have to get the muscle memory of at least one half of it. So finger picking, I mean, I can go back and like, that's nothing, right? So I can do that all day. So ah, that was wrong. So since these videos are pretty unplanned and I just kind of go off the cuff, I'm going to keep this in. Earlier, I said it was supposed to go up to 11th fret and 15th. That, I kept playing, I'm like, that doesn't sound right to me. But for some reason, I thought that's what it was. But it's actually 10th fret, 14th. That definitely sounds better to me. Technically, you could do whatever you want, whatever you think sounds good. That's how you should be playing when you're doing stuff like this, because it's just something that my friend wrote. So it's not like I'm trying to follow a specific song in that case. But I don't think, I mean, that sounds fine on its own. But when you go to here, I don't know, it doesn't sound quite right, as opposed to, yeah, to me that just sounds better. So what would really be, if I can do it all in one, that'd be cool. Okay, so that's what you got actually. So yeah, I messed up there, but that's a little riff that we got going on. It's kind of intro. It's a song. I want to write some lyrics for it. I haven't done it yet, but it could be fun. That's kind of what I got today. It's something I want to do. I need to be practicing this thing like every day, because it does kind of hurt my hand, because it is, I mean, we're talking literally 3rd fret to 7th. That's a good stretch. I mean, you could go, technically my hand's big enough, I could go to from 3rd to 8th. I can't go any farther than that though. My hand isn't big enough, or not with my current flexibility, my dexterity. But that's what I got today, just that little riff. Hopefully you've practiced today. If you haven't, stop the video and do it now. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.